Hi, everyone. Welcome to Career Secrets, your go-to channel for unlocking the hidden gems of professional success. I'm your host, Professor Edmund. Whether you're a seasoned job seeker or just starting out, we've got you covered. In this video, we'll delve into the strategies, tips, and insider knowledge that can propel your career to new heights. Let's dive right into it. Today, we're talking about breakthroughs in a job search. We'll cover the following points. Number one, what do you do if you're not getting interviews? Number two, job search best practices. Number three, writing intriguing LinkedIn profiles. Number four, conduct informational interviews. Number five, social media posting for mind share. Number six, networking and volunteering. Let's talk about number one. What do you do if you're not getting interviews? You have to make a change. Get someone else to read your resume or LinkedIn profile. Localization is very, very important. One of my students had applied to thousands of jobs without much traction. When I took a look at his resume, I found out that it was not localized. We cannot assume that people can understand the job titles and are familiar with and recognize the sizable company in your home country. He also used the word I all through his resume, which is not preferred. We can say ABC Bank is the second largest bank in the Middle East, or XYC company is the biggest retailer in the Philippines. That's okay. That should be good. If you have tried your best and you are still not very successful, it is probably time to make a change. Get somebody else to read your resume for you. Get some help with LinkedIn. It could be as simple as getting your good friends or mentor to take a look at your resume. Also, you can set a daily LinkedIn invite target. One of my students has an impressive 1,800 connection at a young age. I'm pretty sure she didn't do that overnight. It must be months of research, targeting, and numerous invites. I've mentioned a few times in my video. It is very simple. If you have 2,000 direct connections, and your connections have an average of 500 friends, your second level network will be 1 million people. That would give you a sizable number of connections for job hunting. You will see more job posting and you'll be able to get informational interviews, and we'll talk about that. Number two, job search best practices. Everyone has different qualifications, background, and experience. You have to feel comfortable and only you can decide what is best for you. One of my students has written me the best thank you letter I've ever received in my whole career. I asked her why she spent the time. She said it was for networking. She also started her career by offering a free trial to her employer for a couple of weeks. She was hired and got a promotion. She got some certification and has since joined a prominent financial institution as a financial advisor. That is a dream job for a lot of people. By the way, at least 12% of my students write me a thank you note now after a course. I think that's unusual. Mark has just gotten another job recently. His current employer is so fond of him, they wanted to retain him to work part-time, knowing his busy schedule for the next job. Mark attributed his success to personal branding and the job skills he has learned at the college. Nadia conducted deep research targeting very specific companies. She also conducted informational interviews with people within those companies. She stands out because she has a provocative personal story on her LinkedIn page, and everyone loves stories. Grace, our queen of networking, she got 4 interviews in 1 week. She's an experienced marketer and entrepreneur. Therefore, she has a strong background. But she also worked very hard to network. LinkedIn is an obvious choice. When I asked her the secret of her success, she mentioned she has followed my suggestions on networking. She has joined different Facebook groups, volunteered, and made all kinds of connections. There are many career and job opportunity groups. You must spend the time, connect with, and help people. Grace has since gotten a nice offer from an international company as an assistant manager. She also attributed her success to her personal brand. Imagine you were a product, a Personal brand is your brand image. How do others see you? It is your DNA. If you are interested to know more about personal branding, please look for a video on my Career Secrets channel. Another student was a professional athlete from the Middle East. He was so determined to go into sales, he picked a retail sales job. He wanted that job so much. He also could not spend much time preparing for the interview since he worked long hours. While he didn't get the job in the first round, he had the right attitude. He said he learned from the process and stayed positive. At that point, I know his break will come very soon. The same company has since called him back for another opening, and coincidentally, he's working for his classmate, an assistant manager for the store. He has been on the sales leaderboard since week 1. Number 3, write an intriguing LinkedIn profile. Let's talk about the LinkedIn headline first. A LinkedIn headline is the section at the top of a LinkedIn user's profile where you describe what you do in 220 characters or less. This description shows up next to your user's name in a search. In other words, when people look for you on LinkedIn, this will appear first. Please pay extra attention to this, since this is your brand and product positioning. A hiring manager or recruiter may determine to stop pursuing you if you write something that is not consistent with the job that you're applying for. Example, Minecraft enthusiast, retired, making my country great again. Those are not good headlines and will not help you find a job. I would not put political slogan or religious statement either. You only have one chance to make a first impression. Why waste it? Some people put provocative personal or life stories on LinkedIn. Another person wrote, I used to hate sales in the first sentence. She has since been offered an entry-level sales job, and she's very happy with her new employer. Putting something intriguing or personal will inspire people to read more about you and give you an edge over other candidates. You should at least show your character or personality. You can show your passion by putting the appropriate information about your volunteer work with industry associations, nonprofit, charity organizations, and hobbies on LinkedIn. Number 4, conduct informational interview. An informational interview is a meeting with someone who can talk to you about their career, company, or industry. The meeting can be in person or virtual. It is usually scheduled for 20 to 30 minutes. It is, however, not a job interview. You should avoid asking the other person for a job. I know someone who get direct help from the interviewee once a job in the targeted company became available. It is a strategic way to get insider information about jobs, career paths, job environments, compensation, job nature, company culture, promotion prospects, team dynamics, and much more. Number 5, use social media for building mind share. Mind share is a marketing term that describes the amount of popularity for a particular product, service, or company. Mind share for you is your share of mind for your own personal brand. I came across some very useful career information yesterday, and I'd sent it out to 3 people, but I had forgotten how to spell the name of the 4th person. Coincidentally, this person posted on LinkedIn today, and this helped me help her. If you're looking for a job, you should always be active on social media and post relevant information. You should like, subscribe, and share as appropriate. When you are active on social media, people will see you and your name more. Your mind share will be higher when there's a job opportunity. Number 6, networking and volunteering. I had recently heard someone say, I don't like AI. The world has changed. Social media, AI, and technological advancement are inevitable. You have to embrace and take advantage of them. Don't forget the 2 big concepts that I always talk about. Number 1, the best way to get a job is networking. Number 2, the best way to get a raise is to find a new job. Both involve networking. You must network using LinkedIn. Another way of getting more impact is to connect with people using Facebook groups. There are numerous groups for job hunters and entrepreneurs. You should spend time doing more research, connect with them, volunteer, and help more people. Your network will expand and you will be introduced to more job opportunities. No one will know how many rejections you have encountered. The hiring manager and the recruiters don't know you, and you don't know them. Therefore, there's no reason to be embarrassed. To be successful in your job hunting, you must set goals, develop a daily routine, follow that process religiously, and grow your LinkedIn network. Your hard work will pay off. You will catch your break soon. If you find a job that pays you $10,000 more a year, it is worth $350,000 if you have another 35 years left in your career. The $350,000 should be a big enough incentive for you to spend the time and become a master job hunter. That is your motivation. Until next time, this is Professor Edmund, and these are your career secrets. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.